The vessel is out a ways, anchored, and looks fine. And the beach is quiet and empty.
Blow up the bus. Trying to remember what we just came back from doing.
We killed a bunch of kobolds, and then we thought they were going to attack our shit, so we came back to check on it. No, we fucking destroyed them.
We don't kill. It's like our main rule.
We've killed so many creatures.
It's all right. There's no... That's not wrong.
I mean, morally gray, right?
Yeah.
No moral.
Good. Alright, Captain. It seems like our ship is alright so far, but should we be expecting more kobolds?
How the fuck do I know?
I didn't take a look directly at the map. It was you and Slate, I thought.
What map?
That the kobolds drew? Which is why we thought that they were going to attack our ship?
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure. I did that.
You don't remember last week?
In the absence of the first mate, it was Slate who looked at it, and then he did bring it to the captain's everybody's attention. And it was a very crude stick in the dirt drawing
he not here last week?
what looks like the beach, a shape that looks like a boat, and multiple arrows of like converging onto it.
Well, I assume that kobolds are fairly simple, stupid creatures, and if they just watched all their friends get fucking bodied, they may not.
I can't recall. Did any escape?
No.
The sorcerer one.
I thought.
No, I thought we chased one down.
We did chase one down, and then another one ran off.
That guy got tigered or
He booked it, yeah. No, the one that went to the right side got by a wolf, but the one that went to the left got away.
Yep. Tiger.
Okay. My memory's not
pretty much the same thing.
I feel like it'll be more like this one.
Well, I mean, they might, but I doubt it. At least not with the numbers that they showed up with.
Well, have we sufficiently cleared off this island? I feel like we've checked most of it by now. Are we missing the north side still?
Yeah, I would say like pretty much the northern, all the way to the cliffs and to the edge and back into the interior hasn't been explored. But you've got pretty much the center, pretty much the furthest west, and you've gone just about all the way south before you guys have, before the ambush and you turning around. And then the only thing is, whatever else is underground or any caves that you haven't found yet, because like the one cavern that the colony was in has yet to be fully explored.
Oh. Has it? The one with the monkey?
Nope, that cave system with the little hideout meeting room, whatever it was. You guys know where that is, and you have been all the way through it. But like, if there's like more caves or more hidden on this island, you haven't found it yet. And then the colony of the kobolds, that's the one entrance is here on the beach that everybody's ventured into a couple times and have come out with scrapes and bruises and close to death. You guys haven't fully explored in there because they would seal off passages and there was like something deeper. It definitely looked like it went further down and in.
Sneaky.
No.
Because the first time you came in here, you guys thought you did some pretty good damage to the kobolds, and upon coming back, they definitely bolstered their defenses and still had plenty of numbers.
Yeah, they're like rats. There's so fucking many.
I mean, yeah.
Well, they called the Exterminator Exterminator 1 and Exterminator 2. And I'm flexing right now.
He's a big
Fjord's asking if we plan on wiping them out completely. What was the plan here? I thought we were just trying to explore more of the island.
Yeah, I don't wipe, so I don't know how that works.
It was Slate's idea to come back and explore a little bit more and make sure you've seen every touch of land, of above ground at least.
No, that would be
Can we
morally
enslave
bad
them?
to enslave the kobolds fjord.
Can we enslave them?
No! We are not slavers!
No, we not.
Well, it's not as bad as eradicating them.
Both bad.
So at least they get to live. It's not a genocide anymore.
Not much of a life either, though.
Oh, working on a farm is not a life.
The ones
Maybe
on our
not
farm
when
are
they
getting paid!
They can get
And they
paid
volunteered to come live on our farm.
They
They
get
can get paid on a farm that we make. If you don't want to eradicate them, then we figure out a way to use them to our advantage.
Is there anything that we needed from this island? Why did we come here?
It was given to us.
No, this island was not given to you.
No,
This
this-
island has largely been abandoned because people who've come here before have like left and like with madness and whatnot. Now,
Yeah.
you're pretty certain that the one cave with the demon monkey was the cause of it, and you lifted it. But now you know that this is also home to a fucking kobold colony.
Shit ton
I
of
mean, this was
kobolds.
also home to Theos.
Theo's
Alright.
best friend.
So
Yeah, his little cabin in the woods
Yeah.
that you
I'm
guys
gonna
like
say this.
destroyed.
That we fucking caved
Did
in.
not. All right, maybe a little.
We broke in.
Maybe not a whole bunch.
We kicked
If-
down that door like it was nobody's business.
I mean, technically, it was nobody's business.
Well,
Except
technically, we
Theo's.
kicked down a wall, not a door.
That's true. The door stood. The walls went down.
Yeah.
Well,
The walls came tumbling down.
So what's the plan now?
I don't think we really had one.
Well, yeah, I was worried he'd say that.
Well, maybe find out what brings the madness to this island.
We already fixed it.
Yeah, we lifted that curse. It was the monkey dungeon.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Dude, that's great
This
Arn
is
RP
fine.
though. That's good. That was
Yeah.
all. That was all in game.
Mine-
Then I say we make the island our own. Then build a little fortress, trading station.
It's
Get rid
the
of the-
cold live here.
Okay, and find them a new place to live.
That's not how that works.
I mean, technically,
is.
I don't know how you would do that.
There's like a trail of
Several civilizations have done it before. Oh, I want this land now, so you must leave or die.
I don't think they were really correct in doing
I feel
so.
like this
Yeah, that
morally
doesn't-
gray shade is getting darker.
Yeah, so I'm like, is this all being like talked about in game?
I imagine
Yeah.
so. Posture check.
Okay,
Thanks.
so I looked at the captain. I'm like, listen,
AKA my
if we
DM.
wipe these guys out
Thank you.
for no reason other than the fact that we feel like wiping them out, I'm off the fucking boat.
That's not nice
didn't-
things.
First
That's
of
not
all,
nice, man.
I don't think I ever said that we were just going to exterminate people. We've only exterminated one race of people on an island because we were going to get fuckered up by a black dragon. And I think that was sufficient.
Yeah, that was under duress.
Yes, so I don't
Right,
I don't
like we
think
can-
they really have anything that we want.
We
Not
can
that
say
I've
that.
gone
There was
searching,
under
but-
duress.
I don't care about them.
Okay, well, we can either stay and figure out what the fuck the kobolds are doing, or we can go on our merry way and trade those spices and do the farm simulator that we were doing before.
Or we ask them if they want to make a farm here and start a trade here and make a trading post for whatever country wants to put a
I
trading
don't think
Right.
any old group
You
can annihilate a
kobold?
bunch of kobolds.
Does
here.
anybody here speak kobold? Hmm?
No, because they were speaking Draconic, and none
Yeah,
of us
exactly.
speak Draconic.
I don't think they're gonna want to mercantile with the people who are probably now identified as people who have wiped out like
Yeah, killed a
some
lot of their
somewhere in the
siblings.
low
Yeah.
60s of their people to open up a mercantile route. No, I think I'm good.
All right.
Once anybody
Maybe
learns Draconic, we can try, but I don't know Draconic. I enjoy this
Do
music.
we want to
Very
just
catchy.
forget about this island then?
Not forget about it. It's a good little base camp, but nobody's here anymore. Hmm.
Hello?
I don't know. Captain? You might be AFK.
Oh no, we've lost the captain.
He's dead.
Captain Mask is dead. Oh no.
Oh, Slate's not even here to take over.
Arn must take over. No? Yes.
No.
Because I thought I gave a good explanation. If we're not going to use the island for anything, then let's leave it the way it is. And
Yeah, we can just go on
Look-
our merry way. A curse may be lifted, but there's still a shit ton of kobolds, so what can you do, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe if we end up back at one of those ports that has Dragonborn there, maybe I can find a book that has some like learn Draconic like and try to look into it, I guess.
Draconic for dummies.
You'll still need
Yeah.
a teacher for lessons so you can do the so you can speak it.
Oh yeah, no, I even in real life I can't pick up languages that quick.
No, yeah, it takes like 10 weeks minus your intel modifier.
Okay. Hire a Draconic translator. That's not a bad idea. Hmm. So where are we at?
I don't know. You guys heading back to the ship or sit around
Waiting on
Wait.
Justin to make the call.
waiting on
Yeah.
the captain? Justin, you muted?
Justin, if you want us to go back to the ship, say nothing.
Eh,
Damn it!
Okay, you're staying here.
We
Guys,
need
upstairs getting
orders,
pizza.
Captain.
To the poop deck.
Okay. Ship time. Where are we headed now?
To your mom's house.
Ooh.
Damn.
Do we have any lead on Bertram's parents?
Haven't heard back from Fios yet.
No, it's only been a day since you guys contacted him. Like, you literally have
Oh,
been
okay.
a day since you left Chittenango.
Oh,
Because
Okay.
Sneaky Island's right there on, just southwest.
and where did we
Mm.
have our dairy cane farm? Dairy cane?
Yep.
Well,
Hot Cane Farm is at Dairy Cane, and I think you guys wanted to go west around Celadon Shores.
correct.
All right. So, converting with the cartographer's assistance, he has you guys go on a west-northwest course. And two days later, before you guys can even see the horizons of the Celadon shores, sometime between breakfast and 4 bells, the captain, wherever you are at this current time and state on the ship, you feel wherever you place the business card, you feel it not vibrate, but like begin to like shimmy back and forth in whatever pocket you put it in.
That's neat.
Oh, I take it out.
As you take it out, and as soon as the air touches it, it kind of glows a little bit, and gives like three little like glows brightly, dims, glows brightly, dims, does it like three times, and then
Lighten up.
suddenly an apparatus status of just appearing out of thin air and fading into your view in front of you. Theo stands before you. He's got
Yay.
his paw up, fingers curled, and he's inspecting his claws. And he looks up and he goes, "Ah, best friend, looking for your crewmate, Sir Bridgestorm."
Follow me, and I'm assuming I'm in my captain's quarters or whatever.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to be.
Sure. In my captain's quarters, I'm gonna go out onto the deck and see if I see him.
So, Bridgestorm, where would you be, like, between meals while the ship's underway?
Probably preparing the next meal.
So you guys walk out to on top of the deck. Crew members are about swabbing the deck, tightening ropes, mending certain things, cleaning barnacles off the front as best they can. A few people are trying to fish in order to supplement the meals. Theos looks around and whatnot, and he goes, "I dare say this is a pretty tight crew, if not being a military man."
I'm not, but when the crew respect you, they'll work hard for you. Top men.
Making of a great leader. I know a few military officers who could stand to take a lesson from you, Captain Mask.
I bet.
In real life.
Still bet. I assume I would know where Bridgestorm is. I feel like I've known him fucking long enough.
He's the chef, so.
Ooh, the kitchen.
I believe it's called a galley.
Or galley, whatever fucking we'll call it. The boat
neat.
soup maker.
The supervisor.
So the captain and Theos comes into the galley, Bridgestorm. Theos steps out from behind the captain and goes, there you are, Sir Bridgestorm.
Hello.
I have your information, or at least I have some information, alarming as it may sound. And this, I hope you're sitting down for this.
I'm not.
Very well. Well, you got your sea legs.
Yeah. What is it?
Well, it's not good. The merchant Fino Ralon, a member of the Gogain Merchants Guild, had your parents under contract, and now they were doing a shipping lane all the way from Portima back to Golgain, and the ship left before it was discovered missing. The ship had left Portumama roughly 2 weeks. No sign of the ship, no wreckage, no indication of anything lost, and what was being transported did not show up on any other markets. This merchant Fino Rallion, because he's hoping to get back the money on this contract and the goods that was found, has put out this request for information to find your parents. Now, I've probed my friends in Ilion and Schenectady, and even Chictagua. These are all ports in between. And they too have certain ships that were supposed to be due back with other shipments going missing from time to time, and nobody has seen such ships. It has made both the Deer Gun military and the Muresian military a little bit on high alert, seeing as there's usually if it's pirates, there's a sign and survivors, and usually if it's other actions, it's hostile and hostage, and usually the other nation steps up. But this has now been going on for what seems to be about 8 months.
Wow.
Indeed, wow, indeed, my best friend. All from what I could cover in 3 days, there's about 2 dozen ships that have been gone missing around this area.
What the fuck?
I mean, you can spend as much time as you need to fulfill your contract. That's fine. You can come back.
You know,
What?
Ralanan?
I'm confused.
I spelled
Well, yeah,
that
we gave you the
horrible.
orbs.
Yes, no, I had the spheres. 3 days to track down the information and get you more information. I know, like I said, I got you the last known port, who they were last working for, and that they've been gone for long, and that they're not the only ones.
No, that's not what the agreement was. The agreement was 3 days to find where my parents were. You haven't found where my parents are.
Your parents were somewhere in the Olane, and now they
Yep.
are
Well,
gone missing with
that
other ships and captains, but not no bodies yet and no wreckage yet. So they are somewhere.
okay, which means you have more time to find them. That's a good thing.
So Bridgestone, I guess I was not fully aware of the quest you were bestowing upon me. We might have to discuss compensation.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You give me my spheres back because you didn't complete your end of the deal. And you know what? I'll tell you what. You can keep half because that is good information about the boats and stuff. But I still don't know anything about my parents.
What?
You can keep half because we're good friends.
That is quite. I am taken aback and a little aghast right now, Sir Birchstone. You asked for me to go find information about your parents and their disappearance.
No, I didn't. Go back and check the VOD, DM.
What the fuck?
Boo.
That's not nice.
That's what Birchstone says. Now his nickname's DM for Dat Man.
Dat man.
You offered to find extra information, but I didn't ask for any of that.
Very well.
So you
I
can keep
will.
half because that is very, very important information. But I'll do this. I'll sweeten the deal. And I look at the cap and I give him a little nod. You keep that half for the actual information that you gave me because it's very nice of you to keep your word. And I respect someone who keeps their word. But we can re-engage in our original trade. So I will give you the full payment plus what you're keeping.
Gosh,
So it's 1.5 times. And there's no time limit.
Rightly so, thank you, because I do not know if I could estimate when I could possibly find the location of your missing parents and these possible 24 other ships.
Oh, that like I said, I was very surprised when you said it was going to take 3 days. So now I understand that maybe it was a miscommunication or a misunderstanding on your part.
on his part.
Yes, did not know I was finding your parents for you.
No, it's fine. It's fine, and I appreciate you coming here. Though it is always nice to see you.
Oh my god. Oh
As
my
it is to you,
god.
Sir Birchstorm, as he turns to the captain. Best friend, I bid you adieu until.
Wait! You gotta give your the half of the spheres
Oh
back to
my
the captain.
god.
You're only keeping half.
Well, if I'm to find more information and literally take on this quest, I'm going to need those spheres as fees.
Okay, so if you're gonna take the full amount, then you're only gonna get half of the payment
Huh?
because we agreed on 1.5 of the original price. So now you have the one. Or again, was this a misunderstanding?
We shook on this deal, Sir Bridgestorm, that I would bring back information. I have done so, and I asked that if it was more juicy and it led to giving you direction, that I would get further compensated and or in trade more information. But now that I'm being actually sent back out and I am to find the exact location as the specified ask, I can do so. It just will take some time, and he rubs his fingers together. Take money as well.
Okay, well, tell you what, I'm gonna give you some regular money, some people money.
Oh.
Hold on. Where the fuck is this thing? Why does it keep doing this? It keeps booting me out. I'm going to give you.
Big money.
Big money.
I'm going to give you 100 gold pieces. All right. That's for you to find out and expedite everything. But with taking this, you will consider or reconsider how many spheres you're going to charge us.
What is he doing?
100 gold pieces I cannot accept, unfortunately. But if you are insistent in getting that into my hands, if you would make a port call in Shannon, you can get it into the hands of one of my men.
Okay.
Ah, top men.
How about this? I'll give you a gold piece if you can tell me if I'm left or right-handed. Because you pay for information, right?
That sounds more like a wager and a bar bet. I do not take parlay in those.
Oh, you're no fun. All right, buddy. Good seeing you. And I just go back to cutting potatoes.
The Theos looks over at you, Mask, and goes, huh, very well. I shall try to find the locale of his parents. I bid you adieu.
Goodbye.
With a bow, he fades from existence.
I look at the captain and I go, it's not my fault he didn't listen.
I gotta-
That is
Punch
gonna
him.
Not
be
my
the
deal.
Oh, God.
Not my bridges.
Yep.
I'm trying to find last week's stuff so I can
You
upload.
can't be mad about it. He's a businessman.
What the fuck?
He's been businessed.
That was some shisty stuff.
Listen, if a businessman makes a bad business deal, that makes him a bad businessman.
That's like that.
Remember that time you sicked a bunch of wolves on some tiny little monster goblins? All right, dinner'll be ready in an hour. Get out of the galley.
Further into this day of travel, a Empire ship goes by. They signal you, tell you, please keep a wide berth. They tell you they have just left Shannon, Dago, and they're heading for Onondaga. Into the night, you do get to see the twinkle lights of the port city of Shannon on the southern coast of Celadon shores.
Good news, everybody.
Good news, everyone. DSM, what the fuck are you doing?
Very good news indeed.
Okay.
Pulling in or not?
Sure.
Okay, pulling it.
How many days was that to get there?
That was roughly 2 days and some change. Like you're pulling in like the early mornings of the third day, but like the sun has not come up yet. So like the town is still sleepy. There's like the night crew working at the dock to get your ship in at the docks and roped off and whatnot. But like even the dock master, they're like the guy on watch is literally like do you asks if you need him to wake the dock master or fetch anybody from the viceroy's house.
Nah. He good. He good. He know what I'm saying. He's good.
And roughly after as you guys have docked and whatnot, a man comes from the first street by the dock districts, comes up the boards, approaches the gangplank, and says, "Looking for a Sir Britchstorm? This is you guys are looking. It's a half elf, and he's wearing like a big coat, and he's got like a scarf around his neck." Like that's partially hiding like his lower part of his mouth and head, but his ears are out, his hair is out. You see like an earring in one ear, decent boots that are well worn.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Greetings. Are you Sir Britchstorm?
Who are you?
I'm Theos's man.
Okay. What do you want?
I was told that there was 100 gold pieces to be placed into his hands.
Yep. Here you go. Here's 100 gold.
Thank you, sir. I'll make sure he gets this when he's next in town.
All right, sounds good.
He takes his leave and heads down the docks and back into the grog district.
All right.
Well, that was quick.
I mean, would wanna
Mind
make
you,
a
it's
new
still like the sun hasn't come up.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
early. Or is it late? Is it early or late?
It's early.
Early.
It's
All right,
past
early.
midnight, but it's early. Like in a couple hours, the sun will be up.
All right. Well, got to be a bar open somewhere.
Fucking probably everywhere.
Yep. All
It's
right.
very
I'm gonna go to
early.
a bar.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you go looking for a bar. You go to the usual location in most towns, the dock district, and they are all closed up. Even the tavern is sleepy. Though there is a tavern that's open that's double as an inn, but they're literally one person at the counter, and they're look like they're cutting up fruit, whatnot, getting ready for the morning shift. And it's just one woman. She is a minotaur.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the
Neat.
nice Minotaur lady.
She goes, "Oh, good morning, loves. You must have just washed yourselves into port.
Yep. Do you have
First
any
time in
alcohol?
Shannon.
I think so. Do you have any booze?
Ooh, it isn't much too early, dear, for booze. Have you had a rough night?
All right, never mind. And I just wave. Oh wait, did she ask me a question? Yes, it was a long night. I just wanted something to drink and like a place to sit down, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Pull you up a seat, and I'll have something for you. I've got a little bit of a hot cider. I just started boiling it for the mornings.
That's
Okay, that's
nice.
And
fun.
she goes, I'll do you one better. As she like pours it into like a very heavy pottery mug, slaps it down in front of you. You see, like you can feel the steam the citrus steam coming off it of apple cider. And she throws in a fucking cinnamon stick. Or I'm sorry, hot cane. She throws in a hot cane stick.
Yeah, no. In this world,
Uh,
it's called the hot cane stick.
She throws you in a hot cane. Yeah, but it's also different from cinnamon. She throws in a hot cane stick, and then she opens up a box that's sitting on top of a barrel behind her, and like it's not steam that comes out, but it's like this fog, and she reaches in and pulls up a bowl with like this weird cloud stuff in it, and she takes a knife spreader, pulls off a slice of it, throws it on top of the drink, it plucks down and sits on top and starts to melt into it. And she goes, there you go, love, that'll cure a rough night.
All right, I give her a gold piece.
And she pulls the gold piece down and pushes up 8 silver pieces.
And I push the 8 silver pieces back. You could have that.
Oh, love, that is way too much.
Well, it's okay.
It's so sweet.
Okay.
I love when
You
people
enjoy that.
call
I'm just
call you
gonna
like
stir my
love
little.
or sweetheart.
Would you like some food with it? I mean,
Well,
I'm
I
about to
like
prepare
older
a
ladies
pheasant's
that do that. It
breakfast.
makes me feel safe.
Would you like some help getting it ready? That's like kind of my thing.
I've never had a stranger come into my tavern and ask to help with meal prep.
Yeah, no. It'll be no problem. I get up with the mug, and I like take my tabard, and instead of girding your loins, you can do it backwards and lift it up behind your neck to make like a napkin, to make like a quick chef's apron.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah. And I'll roll up my sleeves. Help nice Minotaur lady.
So as she helps and she, pretty much explains where things are, then what she's doing and what she's preparing. It's like it's pretty easy hot sandwich meal for the morning for
Yeah.
for breaking fast and whatnot.
Food.
After all that's taken care of, she starts to ask you questions about like who you are, where you come from, who you sail with.
Yep. I'm Birch. I'm a cook, and I'm on the Mass Maiden.
She then asks like how far you guys have been into the Olane.
Oh my god, I don't even know. Honestly,
At least
the
6
past like couple months have been kind of a blur with how fast. So I tell her that our old captain was old and retired and gave the new captain and like us by proxy a boat. And I tell her that like that one sunk, but that was okay because we like took another one and then we sold another one and we went to an island that was haunted, but it wasn't really haunted. It just had like a demon monkey on it, and then I killed a bunch of stuff. And then we went back, and we actually have a farm on Dairy Cane, which is really nice. then so like that's like low yield profit kind of deal. I still mostly just buy potatoes and crackers for the ship though, because they last longer than most things. Then we found like an underground slave trade that was going on the island. We killed a bunch of people. I tortured a high elf, and then she finally cracked. Then we had some of like the lawmen come in, and they put us in a circle of truth on their boat to find out that if we were like murdering people or if we were like part of the problem. But I told them the truth, and so did the captain, and so did my friend Slate. Maybe we'll meet them later. And then they released us, and we've basically been bebopping island to island, uh, just kind of seeing what's out there.
She regales with your tales, and she goes, "Wow, that's quite a feat, and impressive that your old captain was able to retire. Not many sailors get that chance in these seas, and I don't. Doesn't sound like you've been here long, but it sounds like you've definitely cut your teeth in the Olane. And if you've made it this far, and you've," she goes, "slave trading. Well, then you're definitely friends of the Empire, even though the Empire has been cracking down hard on piracy. I'm sure they will agree that cracking down on the slave trade is just as important. They
Oh,
have
I'm
been.
I'm not a pirate. No,
Oh,
no,
I didn't
no,
say you were a pirate, sir. It
no.
sounds like a pretty. You sound like a pretty respectable chef on a board of this crew of doing pretty decent things. Now, how many pirates have farms at port cities? As we know, pirates have their little havens, hide out, and all the little hard to reach places and nooks and
Ah,
crannies in the Olane.
the hard to reach
And of course,
hidden.
no pirate would willingly come to an empire port.
That's you know what? It's early. I didn't even think about that. I'm like looking over a cutting board. I'm just so focused on this chicken, you know. My mistake. Also, I didn't get. I know NPC. Are we redshirting this nice Minotaur lady, or does she have a name?
She's got a name.
All
Yeah.
right. What's your name?
The name is Mara Stroller.
Ah, Mara Stroller. It's lovely to meet you. Formally, I mean, we've been chatting for a while now.
Nice
Mara.
to meet you, Rimbus Bimbus.
Nice to meet you, Miss Bimbus.
Hmm.
Mara Stroller. Are and I like point to like my skin and my teeth, and I'm like, I'm not uncommon with many of the people around here. Are minotaurs common on the islands?
She laughed. She goes, "No, not at all." She goes, "There are some. I've heard of a famous Minotaur captain out in these seas, but no, we're not too common. We're a pretty uncommon sight. But you will find us mostly at the Empire ports, seeing as the not really been too welcomed by history of the elves, and we haven't been much friends with the Meregians throughout history, but there are a few who ally themselves with the Meregian kind, and I'd say we're pretty rare also in the Republic, but we're mostly Imperials. Those of us who want to get out of our caverns and out of the labyrinth, as they may say, and pursue a nice, honest living. Now, I came here maybe 40 years ago and bought this inn.
Oh my goodness, you look great for your age.
She does like a back flex with like her shoulders and then like relaxes. She goes, "Thank you kindly."
I love her.
I'm afraid I don't get out as much though.
I love her so
That's all right.
much.
I mean, it seems like you have a relatively comfortable, uh, like house here. Uh,
It's a nice, quiet life down here in the southern Olane. It's quite quiet. Thank God the Empire keeps the pirates away. That nothing too exciting happens here. And as far as politics go, well, the closest two ports are empires, if you want to count Chittenango. But the Meresians have not really bothered us. Thank God.
I, you sound a little upset when you said it's quiet here. Did you move to the islands like looking for more excitement, or is this peaceful for you? Like, are
This is
you?
peaceful for me. And she goes, "No, I've got away from Kotosa looking to get out. I didn't own property in Kotosa, and I was trying to be a very good citizen of the Empire, and I didn't figured coming out here and staking a claim would have been the easiest way, and lucky might have it, it's been quite prosperous and profitable."
You know what? I get that. My friend Slate, he also likes to travel, and that's kind of like how he picked up sailing. And my parents also just kind of get I wouldn't even say bored. They get kind of restless and they like to travel around it. But I think everyone who travels like that is basically just looking for peace. You know, like you can wander until you're finally like content. So I tell you what, and I pull out a piece of parchment and I write her like an introduction letter to Captain Mask, saying that like she can have like free passage because she can sous chef like a motherfucker. And I say, here, take this. If for whatever reason you need to leave port, for whatever reason, uh, my captain is an incredibly affable man, and if I vouch for you, you can stay in a closed quarter. You won't have to worry about any of the sailors. There you go.
That's quite a kind offer, sir. I shall keep this and keep it in mind for any such occasions that might arise. I'm pretty open-minded and things. Life for everybody else seems to get topsy and turvy and catch with the waves and the wind out here. But thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have much to give you except a warm meal and a warm cup of cider. The only other thing I could give you is if you ever find yourself in Manulus, to look up a chef at the Horns Passage.
Horns Passage and Manulus. I can do that. Maybe.
You tell him I sent you, and you would be in for a treat. And if you also share that you yourself are not too bad with a knife around the kitchen, you might actually get to learn a couple things or two from this chef.
That sounds lovely. I am just about complete here, though. Should I start banging on doors to wake everyone up?
No, dear. We'll wait for all the ruffians to get in themselves.
Oh, wow! This place is classy. All right.
Uh,
Like I unfurl uh my tabard around my neck and wash my hands off real quick and dry 'em off. I give her a pat on the shoulder. I say, "Well, it was lovely to meet you. Hopefully, I will see you some other time. I plan on being on the island for a little bit. So yeah, you have a good day, Miss Stroller."
She pushes a wrapped up napkin parcel into your hand. You feel it. It's warm.
Got her phone number? Yeah.
No, it feels like it's a warm bread of some sorts and wrapped up in a napkin. She goes, "Take that, love, and yes, may our paths and winds bring each other into each other's companies again. It was quite
Oh,
nice to meet you."
that
I
is a
love
pleasure
her.
meeting you. All right, so got a booze, and I got a warm bread and a nice person, and I'm going to tuck into an alley and curl up in a ball and cry. And
What?
that completes my turn.
What the fuck?
Crying like a baby.
Yeah, my parents are dead. I've killed, if I'm keeping an accurate count, triple digit almost people.
They're not confirmed dead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a breakdown over here for a moment, so you guys can do some
No.
RPing.
He did the cribbers. Was I with him in there, or was he just in there on his fucking
Would you
own?
have gone with him? Because I know I would have stayed on the ship. It's too damn early.
Oh, oh.
Which I'm regretting
Probably.
now because she seems super sweet, but my character has no idea.
Oh, you have no idea. Goodbye.
No idea. Bleh.
Yeah, alright, yeah, probably wouldn't have gone with him because,
Stupid early.
pain.
Well, do you need 8 hours of sleep, Justin?
I'm not falling for your trick.
Fuck. Well, I mean, you got Shannon and Justin, the player characters. You guys can take the floor.
Yeah, I mean, we can fast forward in the morning, and as the docks start to finally get lively, and people start coming out and going to work and whatnot, and the streets start getting busy, shops start opening, horses drawing carts, going places, whatnot. The fishermen, took out in the wee hours of the daylight in their small skiffs and sloops.
Loop.
Sloop.
Oh, Fjord is typing. Is fear typing? Too slow.
Sorry.
Oh, while somebody figures that out, so like, real quick question, but Rich Norm, did you like go out around, like literally around the corner of the same house?
No, like I had to like walk down the road a bit,
Okay.
open up the napkin, took a couple bites, laid
Okay.
down.
Oh, so you did take a couple bites?
Yeah.
All right, you have advantage on Constitution saves for the next 3 days.
Ooh,
Free.
suck my butthole.
Jamie. Ooh.
It was a bread with like a cut in the top, and then it was like cinderberry jam was in the inside.
Special
Oh,
toast.
nice lady.
Fjord, as you get up and you start exploring and whatnot, the shops around Celadon Shores, it's real easy. It won't even make you roll for it. Because of the locations of where the port of Shannon is on Celadon Shores, the cinderberries that are more prevalent up where New Winfield are a lot less, but this is about the region where nutmeg starts to grow in prevalence. So it's a little bit of cinderberries, but a lot more nutmeg around here.
It sounds so good. It sounds so tasty.
They're so selling the spice from here, like if you buy the spice from here, I'm gonna say it's like 8 gold a pound. That's if you buy directly from the nutmeg merchants, or you want to start a contract with a nutmeg farm and deliver some, it would be, different depending on what you're looking for. Oh, you want to sell saffron here. So the saffron prices here, anybody looking to buy saffron, you do see that there are saffron in this market. Obviously, it's not prevalent like the nutmeg and cinderberries, but asking around what people would gauge for a pound of saffron, they say here let me roll something right now.
Checking.
Here they'll buy it saffron for 8 gold a pound.
This is my new favorite port city. Main export. Oh God, we have almost 600 pounds of saffron to offload.
That's a lot of saffron.
Holy gravy.
So, 8, what is it? 8
From here, they're usually
or
bringing nutmeg to Meridian or Deer Gun ports.
pound.
Seeing as they say elves don't care for it in Gugane.
And port Shannon. I'm only putting it in there so I remember for later.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's still like decent. It's like $2,500 USD
A lot. It's a lot. A lot of
per
damage.
pound. That's like essentially like crack.
Ton of meth.
Yeah, it's like we're selling legal meth.
Once it's laid out, I'm gonna see if there are any bookstores around here.
There's a bookstore well deep inside the market district. There's a couple actually. One's owned by Loxodon. One is owned by a elf. Another one is owned by not a tiefling, a dragonborn.
I'll go to the Dragonborn one.
You come to the scaly covers. Obviously, none of these books are actually covered in scales, but he's got a pretty decent shop. It's not huge and expensive or tall, but it's not shallow by any means. It's definitely got a couple bookcases in the middle, which is pretty amazing considering a bookshop. As you come in, he takes his monocle off. He comes out from behind the corner and says, "Ah, good morning, miss. Is there anything that you're looking for in particular that I can help? Welcome to my humble abode. Please don't hesitate to ask. You may simply call me Sir Claire."
Good
Sure,
morning, Sir Claire. I was just wondering if you had any beginners books for simple translations for Draconic.
Unfortunately, no book exists for simple translations of Draconic. However, I do
Much.
have a book on the cuneiform that is, dare I say, my language. As he goes, "Asaka," and says something in Draconic in front of you.
Fireball him! He's attacking.
Bleh.
I'm just gonna look at him wide-eyed and be like, "You sound like you're well versed. I am quite unfamiliar, but I keep running into people who know it, and I'm so fascinated. And I was just wondering if there was any way I could find simple translations, just to learn while I'm on the ship."
He goes, this way, ma'am, this way. As he brings you over to a rack. He pulls off a book and he opens up and brings it to you, and he goes, "This is more of a historical book, and it shows you of ancient hieroglyphs and tablets of the dragonborn clans of old, but it does offer translations. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get a one for one of the alphabet with this because of the way we write it, but it may be able to help you. I do know of some people at the local academy who might be able to teach you."
As much as I would love to, I'm afraid that our ship never stays in one port for very long, so I wouldn't be able to learn much. But I would love to look through the book if you don't mind. How much would this be?
20 gold.
Done. Yes, I can do this.
Yes, let me wrap it up for you.
Thank
I
you
do
so
not know
much.
how the weather is going to be. As he goes behind the counter, you never know with winters here in the southern lane. We usually don't get snow, but it has happened before, and you don't want
Oh,
snow falling on these pages.
I can help with that. I'm wearing my forecaster's cloak. I'm gonna open it and see what today's forecast is.
Cold with a chance of bimbus.
Oh, Bimbus, you don't get that too often.
It's rare.
You open it, and you know that strong winds are coming by the afternoon, and it will bring light precipitation, but the temperature is normal for the winter season.
I'm gonna tell him exactly that.
Ah, you must be quite the adventurer, ma'am, to have such a spectacle cloak as that. I thank you kindly for the information. I may actually close after tea this afternoon and go home. Uh, you know us Dragonborns don't do well with cold and snow.
I was unaware. We did meet an ice dragon who hit me quite firmly with some ice, so it's good to learn that.
Very frigid.
Well, I can tell you as a brass dragonborn that I do not care for ice. But as if you've met a white dragonborn, it sounds like it was quite the run-in. I do apologize, although I don't know many other dragonborns here.
Oh, Sir Claire, you have nothing to apologize for. It wasn't anything of your people. It was just a very not nice lady. That was all.
Certainly sounds like one not to be trifled with. But here's your book, madame. I hope it serves you well.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to recommend your store next people I come across.
You are too kind.
Hey,
What a
and I
nice
curtsy
man.
and leave. He was sweet. I gotta do some math.
Justin, did you get my whisper?
Mm,
Justin, are you at your
Okay,
computer? You pooping?
20 gold.
Pooping.
Gotta go. And then I have what
Yeah.
was the book
Magic
called so I
item.
can write it in?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It can be. Hang
Well,
on, let me get you the actual name of this one.
he said it's a history book, so I'm
It
just
is a
gonna
history
go
book.
back to the ship and start reading. I just keep coming across Draconic. I can't figure it out. Yeah, and I don't know when the next time I'll get a new language, so I'll just see what I can learn. Maybe I'll get a better history
Gastor
idea.
says Dragonborn tribes a history.
Oh, that's a real.
Fjord, can we check
Gonna
our
write that
magic
in
item
so I
broker?
don't
So you've
forget.
never been in this port, so you don't have a magic item broker here? Oh, he's asking the party.
Oh,
Hmm?
I'll tell him. We've never been to this port, so we don't know about a magic broker item person. I got you, DM.
Well, I was just trying to figure out if that's what he meant. I mean, in the
We are used to.
So New Winfield, yeah, because you guys all know Herrick up there.
Yeah. I don't know if Herrick has anything. Because he's not here. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the question.
Yeah, if you're looking for a magic item to help communicate with others, and you want to go through Herrick, you'd have to go to New Winfield, find him, put the order in, and he'll go find it. And get the item for you, hopefully at a good price. He's like one of those kind of guys. He doesn't have a shop storefront.
Yes. Okay. Oh, like a translator. Yeah. That's a good idea. Next time we're in New Winfield, we can try to ask for a translator.
That's neat.
Yeah, that'll save us a lot of time.
I don't know if that would be considered overpowered in this world, but or if we'll just have to pay through the
Mask, what are
nose
you doing?
for it.
Yeah, I'm just on the boat, just chilling.
You don't want to go off the boat?
He's just jacking off in his captain quarters, you know?
Oh my
How dare
God.
you speak into my captain's quarters like this?
Mid yank.
How dare you be impressed?
Oh my God.
Captain.
Yuck. Yucky. I'm gonna drop off a pound of saffron to what was the inn's name? I didn't get the inn's name. But I'm gonna bring some saffron to Miss Stroller.
The inn's name is the Labyrinth's front door.
Yeah, so I'm
Oh,
gonna go to the Labyrinth's front door with
that's so
a pouch
cute.
of saffron. And I'm just gonna give it to her. Say, here you go.
So as you return, it is a lively. There are the tables that can have like 4 or 6 to a party are absolutely full. She's got a couple spots still left at the bar, and what looks like a portly gnome has now come back and is helping her set up a outside patio tables. As you come in, the place is boisterous and loud. She immediately recognizes you. She goes, "Oh, welcome back, Bridgestone. What is this?" As you hand her the saffron.
I say this is a bit of the thing that we were carrying on our ship, and we had like quite a bit of it. And I know a lot of people like to cook with it. Don't get it in your eyes, because it'll hurt real bad.
Boy, I've been around enough that I do know saffron. I thank you kindly. How much would you like for it?
No. It was for the bread. You're very sweet.
Oh, good heavens! Thank you so. No, I cannot. No, I can't just simply let you go.
I must
She
insist.
reaches up into the
No,
rafter,
big scary
pulls
minotaur
down the
lady.
stein, fills
Oh
it up
no, my
from a
pants.
keg with hot cider. Again, pulls the bowl out of the ice box, so to say, or whatever it was, even though you can't see any ice in it. Big old knife spreader glob right in the stein, closes it, latches it, and hands it right to you. She goes, "Please take that on your travels."
She's
Oh, I
so
will
good.
absolutely take this on my travels.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the mug, and I'm gonna wave goodbye, and I'm just gonna walk down the street and just see like what this place has to offer. Because so far we've learned that there are bookstores and a very nice cow lady. So I'm just trying to ascertain the
I don't
lay
think
of
you
the
can
land.
call her that.
That's their word.
Mm.
I don't think you can say that.
So if it's in a song, can I say it?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Their song.
Yeah, it's their song. Yeah. So I'm just gonna like sip the stein and mosey down the street just to kind of get a feel for like the overall vibe, because we've been to some cities where like everyone looks real sad, like where we put that farm, there was a bunch of like that orphanage, or like the poor people place where they're just handing out gruel. Like
Oh,
what's the day to day? Because the picture looks like a relatively well established place. I'm assuming
Yeah,
like there's
yeah, no,
relative law and
everything
order.
here in these buildings, they're well made, made to withstand. They're mostly brickwork and plaster. As the town, as the port city wakens up and it starts to be lively, like you see these people are not only diligent in working their task and like setting up and being nice and presentable and cordial to one another, even to you. And like if the captain has let some of the crewmates out and the crews are walking to the town, they they're getting nods, they're getting greetings, they're getting caps doffed to them. People are diligently working, but everybody seems to be mostly in good spirits. Like there's no slums, there's no poor people, there's no beggars. Nobody looks like they're wearing clothes that they've brought here 20 years ago on their backs and that's still all they've got. Like, but they're
oh,
not like nobody's wearing like ostentatious jewelry. Nobody's wearing like multiple vibrant colors in their
Okay.
gowns and whatnot. Like everybody's in working clothes who's working like hard labor. I mean, you're in like in between the grog district and like where the taverns and inns and the bars would be before you get to like more of a residential district in this port city. So like this place is waking up. People are getting crews are waking up, coming and getting their breaking their fast, and then running down to the docks to go work. Or people from the residential district are swinging by, grabbing their lunch and hot meals, and heading out to the farms on the outskirts. But yeah, it's not sad. Nobody's on edge. Like everybody's pretty cool about like working for everybody here. Like you hear things like "greetings, citizens" and Queen's blessing to you.
Okay. This
And
place
also
is
to
like,
you.
Like nobody refers to you all as citizens. Like they can look at you and they like
no, they know.
somehow they already know, but they're not like they don't look down at you because you're not a
yeah, they're
citizen.
just,
They're just like Queen's blessings to you, sir.
oh,
They
that's
know we're
nice.
they know we're not
That's
their
nice.
kind.
I'm cool with that. I get respect on both sides. I appreciate that. Yeah. So like as I'm like walking down these streets and like sipping from my little stein, I have a stroke of genius going back to the last conversation I had, where I just hear in my head echoing, "Don't get it in your eyes," and in my head I just picture a
What the
gunny
fuck?
sack filled with saffron being loaded into a muzzle loader and fired into a ship, and watching the saffron burn all the eyes of people who are attacking us. Hmm.
Sweet.
Is that for
Fucking
is that for him?
Yeah, it's preferred.
I was gonna say because
What
you just
the
said this
fuck?
place is really nice. Now run insight, deception, and intimidation. I was like, oh, it was all a ruse. We're being fleeced.
I mean, you didn't say we weren't.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
gambling.
don't like that.
Oh, he's a spooky man.
At
Had
proficiencies.
proficiencies. You can have a proficiency with games? I need to learn more about the game that I'm fucking playing. Herbalism kit, navigator's tools, water vehicles.
Those are still
Don't think
good
I
rolls.
am
Damn.
proficient.
Yeah.
Dragon chest? Cards? What the fuck is dragon chest? I want to know.
Damn. Okay, so he's saying he wants to play cards, but he doesn't have any proficiency.
Oh, okay, so it's not not
Yeah,
adding
no
any
flat rolls.
gaming proficiency.
Yeah.
So those just those rolls. And yeah,
Flat
you'll
rolls.
find It takes you a little while through the grog shop, seeing as people are waking up, but you do find yourself either some old crotchety, which may be retirees, nobody with a job, or possibly civilians who don't have a job and willing to start gambling as they welcome you to their table. And it is there. It is a card game, so throughout the morning you will gamble your 50 gold. Not all at once, obviously, but over the course of this morning. Um, During this game, with a I need to have the thing up in front of me. So a Leon, a Tabaxi, and a human are gambling at
into
this
the bar.
table with you. Ouch. Are you in disguise, Fjord, or are you as Fjord?
I don't think that's his thing.
No, he usually walks around disguise. Oh wow, is that Fjord?
Ooh.
So they all do introduce themselves to you, and they ask who you are. Do you give your name?
Does he say a different name?
Cool.
Ooh.
They begin the game. Pretty proficient players, pretty like cut and dry. Like, nobody's here trying to like size you up or get you off your guard and get you off footed and like
Still
try
the
to make you
morning,
upset. Like
right?
they start playing and they're pretty by the books, by the play, calling things out. Like nobody's like making a play through cards, like tapping their hands. They're actually like calling it out and like being clear and articulating and whatnot. And they, as they ask simple questions to you in the beginning, like where you been, where you coming from, how long you been in the lane, all the standard questions. Um, how much do you tell them? You can give me like the brief like overview of like what arcs you mentioned
I tell
being in a
them
merchant
everything
brew.
Merchant
about
Sure.
my
boat, yeah.
baby.
Oh, we just sell things. We're here to sell saffron.
So vague answers about being in a merchant board. They say that's great. They say that's amazing. We don't get many merchants from outside the empire here at Shannon, being so south in the Olane. Rarely do we get Meresians with them being so close in Chittenango, but it's mostly just fellow empire ships from Erin and Burrow. Burrow seems to be the lucky one that gets all the trade from the elves because Golgane is so close. They asked if you've ever been as north as Tanyard on Tone Isle. They say shame. They say shame. They say Tone Isle. It's been a nice place. They say, however, it's becoming a hotbed of activity. They're trying to wonder if figure out who's ever come from there. The last they heard in Tone Isle is that the Meresian Navy has been starting to get into some scuffles with the Deer Gun Navy. And with Tanyard being a Cran port, um, there's worry that the Navy that amassed at Colgrena may get into a tiffle, and we might find ourselves back in another war, but this time between three nations. And they sit there and they postulate about the differences and what that's going to do, and they're like, they go bully on the elves. They got here as late as they did. We can't blame the Republic of Deergun. They were the first ones here. Of course, they got all the great ports and good plots of land, but
Mm.
they definitely talk about how the Meresians are causing us trouble and a ruckus
Big
for
surprise.
explorers.
Ugh. He's typing. I hope not. My character's from Deergun, so I'm biased.
They ask you what you're selling mostly on the merchant vessel.
We have some crops somewhere.
They the Leonin kind of like sits there and strokes his whiskers and says, "Oh, keep your secrets then. But a little bit of a free advice, no matter how this game goes, I would say if you can get your hands on a crate of nutmeg, keep it on your vessel and get as north as you can. I heard that up in Casterwellen, nutmeg is going for 10 gold a pound."
Ooh. And gold a pound for nutmeg in Casterwellen. Castlewellen. We're all terrible at hearing and pronouncing and spelling.
He tells you that buying it directly here, he's like the lowest he's seen is 5 gold. That's usually when the economy's great, but right now he thinks the prices are up to 8.
Ew.
Oh, I can't spell.
I mean, 10 pounds is less than a crate. 10 pounds would fit. I mean, 10 pounds is like a third of a sack. A sack
Yeah.
holds 30 pounds, a basket holds 40, a barrel holds 70, a chest holds 300.
I got it. I'm just really slow for typing.
Chest crate 300. Chest crate.
Crate has 300 pounds? Holy fuck. That's a lot. Yeah, so you'd only make 600. Is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, if we're going to do the travel
Leonin
anyway.
laughs and he goes, if that's all you got is a little mail runner ship, then I guess that's all you can afford to put on your ship. But I figured a merchant vessel you'd have tons of room.
You have so much fucking saffron.
So with your rolls and the rest of the gambling that day, you win more than half of your hands, so you get your stake
Oh.
back plus 25 gold. Right? You said 50. Yep.
Hey.
So you win. So you get 25 gold.
Nice.
That's a shit ton of money.
I would say that even when he left, because it's like close to lunch now, that they kept playing.
Good deal. How's the dragon talk coming?
It's fat stacks.
Fjord is asking Captain Mask a question. I don't know if you see that in
Yep.
chat.
Nutmeg crates.
We are not getting a crate of nutmeg. We can get something smaller than a crate. But that's pretty
Hefty.
it's pretty big.
It's a big gamble.
Hefty.
Yeah, plus we don't really have that much.
Yep.
I mean, we do, but then we wouldn't have enough to resupply the entire ship.
Yeah. I get you.
We
Do
still
we
have
need
all
any?
this fucking saffron.
Do we need any more crew?
No, we're at ideal right now.
Yeah, we're at ideal. Because we didn't leave a shit ton behind the fucking
Yeah, and
island.
we haven't fought so much that people died, so
That's a challenge. You heard her.
You're at ideal. You do have some room before needing of triple hammocks. Oh, and the upgrade that they're selling here, I forgot to tell you all, is they actually have bronze cannons.
How much are Brand's cannons?
To replace out each one of your cannons for a bronze cast cannon, it's going to cost you 200 gold per.
And what's the difference in the cannons?
Provides a bonus to attack.
Fjord's looking to haggle.
Do you have 6,000 gold?
How much does our ship have? Your ship. It doesn't say. Cargo capacity 80 tons. Max cannons 32. That's a lot of cannons.
Yeah, I just think the problem here is I don't think y'all have 6,000 gold.
We don't have 6,000 gold. We have just over 2,000. And that is all of our money for, repairs and food and
Paying the
crew
fucking
payment
crew.
if they need it. Sometimes they don't if they don't know what's good for them.
That's how you get a mutiny.
Not if they're dead. Yeah. Dead crew don't talk. Or at least don't talk back.
So what's the plan now? Have we gotten everything done that we need to do here? Are we still looking for a place to offload the rest of the saffron?
Yeah, we need to offload some of the saffron. How much do we have?
Bertram gave away 1 single pound, and then we should still have.
So 594 pounds.
That's a lot of saffron.
It's a fuck ton. And it's only selling for 8 gold here, it said.
Yep, I was just typing it. Yep.
How much is it at the what's it called? Place where we fucking got it.
You got it from your farm for free.
Yeah. How much do they typically sell it for? At in that area.
Shitnango? Yeah, Shitnango, like if you buy it directly there, because it's so plentiful, it's probably like
Super
6.5.
Yeah. We were
But
going to go to Dairy Cane for our other stuff, so if we wanted, we could try to sell it there while we're already there.
I believe somebody did get the information that it is a high demand spice to deer gun.
Ooh, deer gun.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can we go to New Winfield?
Why?
I like it there.
Yeah, but why?
Because
Personal
it's new.
reasons. Don't ask
there's
me a
wind.
question.
No. We don't talk too much. Why do you like it so much?
I want to check on the people there.
They got names?
No, why else are you lying to us?
Yeah, why are you lying?
Lying.
Why are you lying?
Can we go there to sell the saffron or not?
I mean, we could if you tell us the names.
We'll go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
with
mean-
Fjord. We can go there and look for a translator too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think
can
that's
go
yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
give
can
us
go
the
to New
names.
Winniefield.
I can't
Wait.
laugh and drink at the same time.
I'm sorry, I almost made you have the drink come out your nose.
No, you're not.
I love you.
So, shall we go? Do we have
Yeah,
any more
I mean,
business here
we
in
still have
Shannon?
supplies and stuff. I mean, if we want to get some of these spices, we can.
Only
but, I mean,
2K
not a
worth.
fucking crate worth.
Yeah.
I would say get like some worth. But this is just a lot.
How much do you mean like your personal coffers, or are you saying from the ship?
The ship. I mean, it's a business thing,
Or
so I
nutmeg? How much are we willing to spend?
would say we can probably do like 1,000 gold. It gives us enough for some like resupply and to repair damages and stuff. And you know, people won't be like, well, good news. They don't have any money and their ship is blown to pieces, so they have to buy it at whatever price we want to give it to them. Beep. So we can, do the thing. About 1,000.
Oh, we're gonna have to see how that works. Let's see just how good his charisma is. Damn.
All right, so are we sailing?
Roll a persuasion check,
haggling.
Fjord.
Oh,
Jesus.
booyah.
Wow. And I had DC set at 25. So congratulations. You're not going to get a full crate that's only half full, but they will give it to you in what math did I come up with?
Dime bags. Is that oregano?
You will get 150 pounds of nutmeg for 1,000 gold, but they're going to give it to you in across 4 baskets, and the fourth basket is 3/4 full.
Oh wow, personal money. Damn.
Yeah. What are you trying to haggle it down to?
Wah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of nutmeg.
That's a lot of damage.
Making a lot of pies, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, pie. I think that's an Alex thing, right? I don't know. Captain Mask, oh. That's easy enough.
Yeah, that's me. I run the money. So that's minus 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I already updated the spreadsheet for 7.5 baskets in addition to the other 2 that you had.
Heck. He's quick. He's the
Just somebody else
quickest GM.
somebody needs to make sure that 7.5 of them is nutbag. The other 2, I think, were something else. I think it was salt.
Yeah, we do still have salt,
Yep.
huh? Forgot about
We
that.
are salty men.
All right, so is that all? Are you guys bidding Shannon adieu?
Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
Shannon.
Bye bye.
Hey, you nerd.
So there was talks of heading to New Winfield. So we did have the destination of Dairy Cane. What is y'all's destination?
Which
Oh
is
yeah,
closer.
shit.
Well, you're in luck. You have all of Celadon Shores in your way to get to either port. And you're. I mean, looking at map, if I was your fucking navigator, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
If our navigator was
7,
around.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 days to New Winfield, 7 if you keep going around the other way to Dairy Cane like you want to get this Celadon Shores Island completely mapped out.
Oh, so we can do a twofer. We can hit the place where Prim wants to go for reasons, and then we can offload our food.
Yeah, Dairy Cane and New Winfield, there's like a day and some change in between those ports if the wind's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Costa Willen is completely north. It's the west coast city on Arakawa Island, kind of northwest of where y'all were fucking around with Solthrax and then the eventual prison that the lizard folks were using.
Ah. Dragonlands.
So which one's first? Dairy Cane or New Winfield?
What one's closer?
Technically, New Winfield's closer, but you go the way you all know and have already mapped out.
Yeah, let's just do Dairy Cane first.
All right.
Okay.
So continuing to head west. How far from the shores of Celadon Shore do you stay?
I don't know what, 2 miles probably.
Cool. Awesome. 2 miles. All right. So you sail out of Shannon, and it's like, yeah, actually, it's past lunch, so you don't get a full day. So you get about there. Next day, you get about there. You come around, you see that it's got like a little inlet bay. There's just like a small peninsula to the west of Shannon before it goes back into a bay, and the rest of the thing, you go along that shore. By that point, you notice that on this coast there are small settlements. Like we're talking like that archaeology camp, small size settlements of like
Tiny.
on these beaches now. Like, but not like commonly. Like this day, you go by one, and they've got the white flag, blue circle up. So it's it's a Nether settlement, little colony, little tiny colony. Like you would have to bring your skiffs there to see it. But yeah, there's that on the very southern shores of Celadon Shores. So that's 1 full day. The next day, you start getting around the western edge as it crooks back northwise. You do, and this whole passage, it's been nothing but Empire ships, nothing but Nathar Empire ships. You head north and into that next. So now we're on the 4th day. You see the familiar port city of Barrow. Do you wish to make a port call, or are you gonna keep going?
Keep pushing unless someone's got something they want to stop and do.
We gotta offload this seasoning.
Nothing heard. All right, so you keep going past Barrow, which is awesome. You do see that there's like 3 fucking Empire warships anchored away from the port, The port is normally busy for the Empire. But yeah, you hook around the northmost peninsula, and then you begin heading east, and you're now between the passageway between Celadon Shores and Numako Island. You're on this trajectory for another day as it widens out, and the next day by the morning, the cartographer's assistant says to start heading north. Got the map pretty much complete for what Celadon Shores looks like. You turn the ship north. Numako Island is there within 2 miles of the within 2 miles of the coast of Numako Island is by midday. And then on the last now it's the 7th day, you finally pull in to Dairy Cane.
Yay, Dairy Cane.
Dairy Queen.
Oh,
I
shit,
get the
I
hot
had it
cane.
fucking configured for New Winfield. I totally thought you guys were going there. Wait, I think. Hang on.
What?
Well, I took 3 days off so far, so whatever.
Take 6.
Okay.
6 in total. Oh, I haven't uploaded it yet.
All right.
Man, all the prep work I did today. Hang on, let me look slowly.
Oh no, we fucked over our DM now.
Tavern. Oh man, I had gotten artwork too. Oh well. All right. Yep. Go in here. Un momento.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't look right. There we go. We gotta go to the Dairy Cane. Yeah, there we go. I was like, that's about
All
it.
right, you pull into the port of Dairy Cane.
Gotta get the hot cane.
You are. Wait, where's my notes? Ha!
What? What is so funny?
No, you guys have never talked to the.
The port master.
Yeah, you've never been to the. Yeah, you haven't seen the magistrate here.
Hmm.
I thought you did.
I thought we did.
Maybe have it somewhere else. It's not in my OneNote.
Did we fuck up? I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me check.
I'm trying to think. We've seen quite a few Cran magistrates, right? Wouldn't we have had to see the magistrate to have property here?
Rio down. Yeah, he's here. Okay,
I was
cool.
about to say, because
Yeah.
I thought we had property here. We would have had to talk to.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
We're cool with Rio down.
I was like, my memory's not good, but what the fuck? All right, we gotta get the hot cane.
Get that sweet UC cane.
I guess we should see how much our items would sell here if we were to load them.
Mm-hmm.
We have saffron, nutmeg, and a little bit of salt. Right? Is that all we have in our?
Well, we haven't gathered a whole lot of shit, but we yeah.
Well, yeah, what we did gather got lost to sea at one point.
Yeah, I mean the sea claims all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, Captain, are you gonna go help us try to sell this shit or what?
Do you want
I
us to go to our property first, or do you want us to try and find prices first?
I will let what's his name go look for prices with one of you, and then the others go check out the farm property.
Okay.
Let the haggling man go.
Yeah, I'll pop
smart.
into town and look for the prices.
Right, so Bertram and Fjord are going to see prices, and I guess that means I will head to the farm.
Cool. Heading in to see prices. Yeah, Dairy Cane. It's a little bit better than the last time you were here. I know the last time you guys were here had the economy ravaged by the war, and
Yeah.
the elves actually losing Dondera. They look like they're kind of bouncing back and whatnot. But elves are elves, so everybody Bridgestorm's the only one that's like they do kind of warmly welcome him, without at least warmer than they do with Fjord and any crewmates that might be around.
Yeah, my friend.
Yeah.
I don't like the
So yeah,
cran.
nutmeg here is being bought at 7 gold a pound, but saffron here is being bought at 11 golds per pound. And then
Okay.
salt will go. Actually, I don't even have salt yet on the board. Let me look. I think it's silver. No, yeah. Oh, it's even less. It's 4 copper per pound of salt.
Yeah.
I mean, 11 gold is still pretty good. We could sell half of it like that, and then take the other half and sell for 15
And what did we sell, or what did we get it for?
free.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
Saffron, yeah, we got that one for free. I don't remember where we got the salt from.
That's
ocean.
part of the coffers. Yeah, that's part of the food.
Well, I'm sure you can still put it to good use, Bertram, so.
I can.
I
10
mean, it's
golds I found
poundages
were
of
no.
salt. Like like the what you get for stores for food storage. Like if you do get any meats and barrels, it's already salted. So like
Oh,
you could over salt it, but like you're still gonna have like pounds of this shit just laying about.
good.
Like this is salt meant to be traded.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
Well, the saffron price is pretty good, but did you guys want to try a new infield for the saffron? I don't know if I'm spelling or if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Regardless, we still got to pick up the hot cane, so. And I know that hot cane
Hot.
sells well anywhere outside of Cran,
Is that
right?
what it's called? Hot cane?
Right?
That's the street name. The elves do call it a tamil crane.
Well,
Yeah.
not a fan of elves, so hot cane.
Yeah. Oh wow, not a fan of elves.
This is the original name that the chef who introduced it to
Tamacan.
Alex called it, but it's only because that's what the elves call it. Literally everybody else in the Oleanes call it hot cane.
I bet that sells pretty good some places.
Oh,
Outside
sweet.
of Cran, yeah. I just forget where people are looking for it. Regians,
Maybe. I don't.
maybe?
You said who's looking for hot cane?
Yeah.
Deer gun.
Deergun. Oh, well, I guess Deergun's looking for all kinds of spices.
Well, good news.
It's England.
We're heading to fucking Newinfield, so
Good news, everyone.
we got that going.
The hot
for us.
cane is flowing again.
Bimby.
We good? How much have we gotten from our farm here?
I'm doing the math now because you're showing back up, and this is an
Oh,
actually
no.
running business that you've dropped your veteran off at.
It's true. We thought this one
The
through a
veteran
little more.
crewmate sees you and goes, Lieutenant Primrose. I hear. I take it you're here to collect the profit.
Yes, if there has been any, hopefully.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You show up because there's the farm and there's the warehouse because this was the liberated slaves and about half of them stayed but to be employed. So like, and then you drop this guy off who had the closest business acumen to do it. So you're pretty impressed. Farm hands are going, carts to the warehouse are going, and it's already being shipped out. So he actually brings you in to the interior of the building that you're in, and to like where you thought it was a stone chimney, but it's like the backside of it, and it's like a little vault. He's got like two keys, unhitches it, and he points at the chest and he goes, 20,300 gold.
Oh, damn.
Sweet Crimbus.
You,
We
wow.
Been busy, boy.
Oh my god.
Did Captain Mask come with me or did he stay on the ship?
Well, when he finds out, he's gonna shit all over his boots or tail. You have a tail, right?
I assume I would have stayed on the ship based on the fact that I'm waiting for two different parties to come talk to me.
Okay. Wow. I don't even know how to react to that. Damn. We were just coming to try and sell off the hot cane elsewhere. You've done a fabulous job. How did you manage?
He suddenly goes shocked. He goes white face. He goes, I thought it was being sent here to manage the farm and the warehouse and keep it moving, and so I've been contracting it out to merchants who would take it.
You do you, boo boo. You fucking.
What's this man's name again?
Tim.
Tim.
Timbuktu.
It's actually it. So the funny thing is, I just generated in my head. We are calling him Buck Robbie.
Ha! Half right ish.
Does he prefer being called Buck or Mr. Robbie?
The crew was always calling him Buck when he was on board, and oh, by the way, he still has his half mask on right now. Like he's been
What a
wearing
champ.
it proudly. And
Fucking
when
the
you
whole time.
you did see that outside there was a couple smiths working on an iron rock gate that had the moniker of what the actual mask that captain wears, and they're going to put out the gate to the farm, but it's not up yet. They're working on it.
This man needs a promo.
Yeah, I'm like, holy fuck. Buck, I'm gonna level with you. You have gone above and beyond. Holy shit. I
He
did not
scratched the back of
expect
his
this.
head,
You've been
and
fantastic. What the hell?
he goes, ma'am, like I said, I'm sorry. I thought
Ma'am.
I was sent here to manage and move it and get everything under orders and then keep on hold of the profit until you all return and
No,
then hand
you
it off.
haven't done anything wrong.
No.
You are incredible. This is the best misunderstanding I've had in months.
Well, I mean, we were also lucky. I mean, Riordan didn't seize all the assets. I mean, he seized most of it, but what was growing, so it's not like we started over fresh. We had
No. You
going
don't
out.
get to just like rugs. No, this was you. Holy shit, dude. You have done a fantastic job.
He shrugs. He's like, it's 25 acres.
Yeah, and you did this.
You've been away for a while. It's been sitting there and building.
I don't even know how I would bring that back to the ship. What the fuck? I didn't expect this. I expected saffron.
This is much better.
That is
Yeah,
406 pounds of gold in a chest.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can turn into a
Listening.
creature
A
of
pack
burden.
mule.
Yeah.
The Buck does say, like, I have it here in gold. It's been piling up. I haven't
You don't say.
I haven't talked to the guilds yet about turning it into trade bars or perhaps bringing it to the bank to get lines of credit. But we could do that if the captain doesn't want all of this coinage on the boat. But it's completely up to you, ma'am. You're the lieutenant.
Well, I mean, I don't. In this case, I do have to speak for the captain. I'm going to. You know what? Before I do anything wild, I will return to the ship post haste, and I will tell the captain what I have found.
Very well, ma'am. I'll lock it back up.
You just keep doing whatever you're doing because you're doing great, and I'm gonna tell the captain. How do you reason to that? What the fuck? I'm gonna save my wild shape. Well, you know what? I'm kind of flustered at this point. I'm gonna turn it into a horse and race back. Cause like, holy shit,
Yeah, she's a little
Oh,
horse.
she's zooming.
I'm zooming.
Most of the dock workers are taken aback because like a horse runs up. They think it's a wild Mustang and whatnot, and like before you like get to the ship and come out of it, like they're like you see others starting to grab ropes, thinking they're gonna get you and save you from being on the docks, thinking you're about to like run off the
Save
edge.
me. Aw, that's sweet.
Kill them.
Can I get to the boat before they get the ropes?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Hell
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, you're just dashing the whole way as a horse, so they're just gonna be like, oh fuck, and get out of the way. Like
When I
some
get to
poor boy is gonna jump off the dock into the water.
when I get to in front of the ship, I'm gonna turn back in and just keep running the whole way. I'm not stopping for anything.
So a horse comes on board, Mask. It's pretty easy to hear the clop, 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 clop on the gangplanks and the boards.
Yeah, I'm turning back to a half of when I get to the door and just start like knocking real hasty like
Half hoof, half hand.
mid transformation.
That's the best kind of transformation. I'll open her up. Hello. Mm-hmm.
Captain, we have good news.
Good news, everybody. Yes,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is it?
yeah. So, the veteran Buck, do you remember? He's been trading like masterfully. He has over 20,000 gold already, and I was just told to go get saffron. It's gold. How do you want to do? Do you want to keep this on here? Do you want to reinvest it in like how do you? I didn't know what to do, so I came back.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Bucks, he's great.
He's doing the thing real well, good like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. If only I was a financial advisor, not a goddamn captain. I say that we should probably, reinvest some. Like maybe we can get some more land or whatever, and then keep making the money. That's the one.
Fjord is typing.
Yeah, so I think I need to talk to the Hoosker dude. What's his name? Reardon guy. About see what lands he's got for sales around here.
Okay. So to pretty much cut it in quick and give you the rundown of this, how we're gonna play this of expanding lands at ports. It's roughly gonna come out to 10, 20, 10, 15, like smallest acreage of a plot is gonna be 10, and then it's gonna go up in fives, and it's gonna be 1,000 gold per acre. So 10 acre, 10 gold, 10k gold. And if this is without structures though, like this is just straight up land. Not even cleared. Okay. So like it'll be initial cost to get it, and then if you want to turn it into farm or turn it into your keep or guild hall or abbey or fort, like that's going to be an additional construction cost that you'll have to do.
What is the like the current farm we have? What's built on that?
Currently you have a small farmhouse and the prerequisite farm buildings, like for the wagons, for the storage before it goes to the warehouse that's in the warehouse district that you already have from because these were seized assets. You have all the tools needed for all the workers, and rooms and board for all the workers to already be here. And not to mention, this money is what's left over from wages for the amount of time you guys have been gone.
Yeah. Would they happen to have anything to just extend the current property we have, or there's
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, everything is bought up around you. Like, no.
Okay.
Your property will be able to expand. We're not gonna be. I'm not gonna go
Okay.
into that nitty gritty.
Then we
Oh,
don't need to get more
nice DM
buildings and stuff
things.
like that. We just need to literally, I guess, terraform it, for lack of a better term.
Clear it. You're gonna have to clear the land.
Yeah, clear it and then just start planting. So I guess however much it costs to clear, right?
Yeah. It depending on the acreage, there's a cost and in time. It's pretty much time and wages.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, sweet. Then
With the guy already there and managing it, like if you buy it and you say, okay, when you can hire and clear, and then farm it, I'll keep it going.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool then.
Yeah, well, Buck
yes,
seems
by
trustworthy.
I don't know, 10 acres.
All right, 10 acres, 10K.
Okay, so that leaves us with 10,000 and some change, right? Yeah, that's 10,300 gold left.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
Good.
And I'll just add that into
Ship funds?
actually, let's go to the farm. Well, I'm gonna go to the farm, I should say.
Okay. Did you want me to come with, or should I stay on deck in case the ship crew needs
I mean,
directions?
I can figure it out. They've been out here for a hot minute. If you'd like to come, then sure. But I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go
I'm very pleased with Buck. He's doing great.
So I need to go let him know what the plan with the money is.
Okay. I'll go
So
with.
that way he knows that, there's going to be about 10 more acres of farming to be needed to do, and et cetera, et cetera.
If he feels up to the challenge.
So you arrive at the farm. You arrive to the main house. Prim kind of knows where they're going, where the front office is, but he already saw you both coming, and he wasn't in it. He actually comes running from one of the other sheds where he was helping some farmers repair a wheel or something. He comes
God.
running right up, and before you guys can even get the door, and he cuts a smart, crisp salute, and he goes, good morning, Captain. I take it everything is in order?
Everything is quite in order. Prim here has told me about your achievements.
You see him lose color again in his face, and he goes,
Love him.
like I said, sir, I thought I was here to manage and keep it moving.
Did great.
And that you sure fucking have, bud. And yeah, so I think we have a plan of what we're going to do, and since you're already such a expert, it would seem, at the goings on.
Oh, I'm still learning, sir.
We are going to add another 10 acres. If you think this is doable.
It is doable, sir. Absolutely. It'll probably take us 10 weeks to do the land clearing. Additional 10 acres. Do you mind if I hire on 3 more farmhands to make sure that we don't fall behind?
Whatever you need. 3, 4,
And then I talked to Lieutenant Primrose before she left. It's in coins right now, but do you want me to convert that to trade bars or credit?
So sweet.
Well,
he's so sweet.
We'll pay for the 10,000 that we're gonna owe for the additional land, and then I hand him 1,000 gold pieces and say, "This is for you and the rest of the hands here. Think of it as a bonus."
Oh my god. he like gulps and he goes, uh, they're, they're not going to believe me. I've told them how you are, sir, and how giving you are about the shares and whatnot, but they're going to be quite happy and astonished to see this themselves firsthand. Thank you so much, sir.
And whatever else you need around here, just let us know. I know if there's anything that falls out of repair or etc. You'll have it covered. How are the coffers looking for at least the wages and the repair funds and etc.?
Well, lucky to say it all that the assets were found in good condition. We haven't had to make many repairs. There has been some upkeep, and of course the taxes for the warehouse. But other than that, I've been trying to make the best deals I can, contracting out the shipments of the Atamo cane, as the elves call it. It's also been a little tricky trying to navigate their society, but I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. My elvish is coming along decently, sir. But yeah, I figured that you wanted to keep it moving, so I've been contracting merchants to sell it elsewhere, and I try to make the best deal as I can with them and get as much back as I can, and then of course pay for everybody's wages here. And it's as you see, for as long as you've been gone, it's pretty profitable, sir.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. Keep on keeping on, and we'll take the other 7,000 with us for ship repairs and supplies and things. And if you ever need anything additional, just let us know if you can find us, I guess.
Yes, sir. I will try not to make too many large decisions. I will keep the business matters at hand and wait for your return to make any bigger ones. But I will continue to maintain this now 35-acre farm for you, sir, and continue selling it. If you want me to leave some dairy cane off to the side for you to have it aboard the Mask Maiden and sell it yourselves for a full profit, I can do that upon request. I just need to know how much you would like me to set aside.
He's so good.
How much would you say we typically gather around here?
He says in a full month, the 25 acres has been able to yield. Oh man, I have it somewhere. Hang on.
One second. My headset's doing a funky thing. Oop.
A good month, we can typically see 5,000 pounds.
Walter Mask has died.
It's a lot more poundage than I thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, giggity. As you were saying. Yeah. Set aside 1,000 pounds. Just really, we only really need like a month, like 1,000 pounds total.
Half a ton? Very well, sir.
That way, we can kind of spread the product around and let people know, this is where you get the big stuff.
Maybe don't have them offset half a ton every month.
No,
but,
no,
like,
no, 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 not every month. Just like one time.
Yeah, just keep a maximum of 1,000 pounds for the ship on hand.
He understands. He'll always keep a half tons of fresh dairy cane in the warehouse for the Mask Maiden itself.
Yeah, just for if we show
I
up.
mean, it's a champ.
And it'll stay fresh. So like if like 1 month you don't come and collect it, he'll send it out and replace it.
Oh, what a hero.
Yeah, I figured when you said yeah, we're gonna give him a crew member, I was like, you wanted this ran automatically, so I didn't think any of you were interested in getting too far in the weeds and like keeping track of how many days you've been out, so when you're coming back, like wages for X amount of people.
Yeah, we're not great at that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's why when you said, oh yeah, we're gonna drop a crew member, I was like, this is perfect. I'll do all this behind the screen. But I know like Adam, he was like, I want to do this, and I'm like, as long as Justin's okay with it.
Just curious, what
I can
are
peel
their
it back.
wages?
According to the book, because I'm going by the DMG, we're going skilled hireling and untrained hirelings, and I classified the first 25 acres as a farm with an estate, so that's 15 gold a day.
Perfect. That's actually not bad, considering how much.
Where you're losing a lot of the profit is when they say, and even if you want to take a direct hand and be like, all right, the farm will offload, this 5,000 a month to these merchants. It's like, yeah, they're gonna sell it and they'll make this much, but they take 30-40% and then give you the rest because
Yeah.
yeah.
It's their dicks.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, this guy just needs to keep doing what he's doing, and he's fucking killing it.
Hell yeah, Buck.
Let the man ride. So I figure 1,000 gold around for each of them, or each 1,000 gold around would up the old morale.
A nice, comfortable bonus.
I mean, that's a fucking
Pretty
huge
comfy.
bonus. Just to here, whatever the fuck you guys want to do with it. Just take this 1,000 gold and you just keep doing like whatever you want, man.
Yeah, bring it around town. Well, this has been a nice little visit. I hope that our charisma fiends are doing well in the town.
So this is we got 9,300 gold. I need to give him my calculator.
Well, it's 10K off the hot cane offers, and then that means 10,300, and then you gave them a bonus of 1,000.
Yeah, and
Oh.
I'm dyslexic like a
9,300.
motherfucker.
So we're
I
taking the
am typing in
9,300?
yeah, we're taking 9,300.
Okay.
And then there's 7 of us.
I mean, I only count 4.
Well, okay.
Or are we
technically.
using that for the ship's coffers? Like, I don't know how.
Yeah, I would throw it in the ship's coffers.
So-
'cause it's
so
like a
Yeah, I
far, I
thought this was a
haven't-
ship thing.
Yeah, so far I have it yeeted into the ship's coffers. So
Okay.
we're up to like 10,000. Dude, I'm about to fucking pull the uncle from the duck
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck,
Yeah.
my boys. I'm about to go
Yeah.
diving. Head first.
Well,
Because a ship's
Since-
an expensive thing.
since we
Hell
have
yeah.
so much money, I mean, like we could open up our own stores on these islands.
I mean, that's kind of what he's doing.
Yeah, we have
exactly.
2 farms already.
Yeah, we paid for it here, but I'm talking about like for export, we could open up like a small shop, drop off spices from all over the place, and then as time fluctuates and like needs rise, because we can't ship to every island all at once,
Correct.
but we can, however, we can spread load surpluses to other islands with people who work for us, and then every so often just do the rounds and make sure that like the books are good, and we would just have a passive form of income.
That's the goal. Yes.
Okay, so that is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
And then at some
Like
point, I'd
passive
like
income.
to really, like automate it. So like, maybe have like one ship
Ooh.
that makes runs to and from islands, like delivering supplies, like from Chittenango to fucking Dairy Cane to like bring saffron, and then bring the hot meats to Chittenango, and they can sell the hot stuff there.
Yeah.
Meat.
I think the only like the biggest problem we would have getting over it, because we have our flag, right? And I think only one faction or 2 factions have has like officially notarized our flag. So in
Mhm.
order for us to be autonomous, we would either need, because we've gotten pretty lucky sometimes with the whole flag swapping thing, which is still kind of illegal.
We've been stopped by many a legal figure.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying. So I think if that's where we want to go with this venture, we're gonna need to get notarized by every faction,
well, they can
so
suck
that
my butt.
so
If I-
that a ship without us in our capable hands doesn't get scuttled.
Hmm.
It's pretty.
Well, there is only one of us.
For now.
For now. I think once we start growing, we can go through the process.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Is that a
what's the
future us problem?
yeah? What's the next step in growth, Captain? We have the capital.
Correct. The next step, I guess, would be to make sure we get an established trade from Chitnago,
Okay,
because we haven't had anything there yet.
so
So saffron needs to be the big exporty type
okay,
deal,
let's go there
and
then.
then ensure that we can get reliably these two exports to and fro. Yeah, like to and fro.
Yeah, so opening a trade route from here to there.
Yes, but maybe one that we don't necessarily have to do.
Yep.
Like
No, I
personally.
yeah no
So
that's
we install another one of our, wiser trade characters, NPCs on our boat and place them over at the other place like we did here.
yeah. So essentially, we're treating our sailors on this boat as interns, and once they've interned long enough, we can entrust them with a smaller, probably faster boat.
Well, we've had so much time with these people. Would assume we would know who was savvy with,
Yeah, 100%. But like,
pricing and trading.
so is that the idea? Is this kind of like an on-the-job training?
I mean,
Welcome
I
to
didn't think of
Mercantile?
it until sweet baby Buck managed to go ham in the paint. So if we can get somebody else as smart as he is.
Yeah,
let's
100%.
let's see if we can get a volunteer. Like
If
to
anyone wants to get off the sea.
yes, to get off the sea and stay here with good old Buckaroony,
I'm going to make a math test for the sailors on the ship.
But we can
Well-
only trust another half mask. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
why don't we ask Buck who he knows on the ship that he thinks would be a
Buck
suitable?
has been off the ship for quite a while.
Yeah.
I don't think
He
that's a
hasn't
good
even
idea.
seen the newer people we've had.
I don't even
Well,
think she's seen the newer ship.
Mm. That's fair.
No, he has.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember.
So we need another boat. We need a place to drop this crap off, and we need the next island we go to, their portmaster to understand that we would like to make routine trips here under our own flag. I feel like those are three subtasks that need to be done in order for this to become to be brought to fruition.
Well, if we're going to New Winfield next, they already know our flag and they would welcome us because we helped them win a whole war via
Yeah.
taking down slavers. So I think they'd be pretty welcoming. But are you referring to a different island?
The island that Justin said he wanted to drop what was it, Hot Cane? Is that where you wanted to go? New Winfield?
Well, Durgan.
Yeah, well-
so New Winfield is where we were taking the hot cane. We were
Okay.
going
Also,
to
how
take
much-
the Well, no, not the hot cane because that's already sold. The
I was to
saffron.
say, how much hot
Oh,
cane do we even
the
have?
saffron.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have any hot cane because he already did the business.
So I guess instead we can go there. I think that's a good idea. But maybe like after espousing all of our goods, maybe we could find someone who would be more affable to like a monthly or bi-monthly trade, save for the
Pardon?
winter months, so that we know that every time a smaller like a sloot or something gets here, that they'll always have someone willing to buy so they don't waste resources sailing to and fro.
I'm afraid I'm not tracking.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I point to like the saffron fields. This is saffron fields, right? This is ours.
Nope, Dirk.
No,
It's a hot
this
game.
Sorry.
from
yeah,
our
God,
last place that
Lord.
we were at in what Chittenango? Chittenango?
Chittenango's got your
Chittenango.
saffron.
That one is where we have saffron.
Yes.
Here we have hot king. And
Right,
it's
and we're-
already passive income. He's already got it. Bucks on it.
Yes, I meant the saffron, not
So
the hot king.
Chittenango.
Yes. So Chittenango to New Winfield. Yes.
The Durgan. Yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're all on the same page. But like the
Like where?
Ask's big overarching evil plan is to get other ships moving.
Is
So
it evil because it's
Plan?
capitalism?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I think we have the means, the time, and the money to maybe do like a smaller, like a test run. Like take a smaller ship, a couple sailors, and have them go from Chittenango to New Winfield, like on their own voyage by themselves, to pick up spices and return it, and see if how much money they can turn a profit.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's just go get them a ship, and in no specific way or order, you know.
So let's go pirate hunting and steal somebody's ship.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
on Grand Theft Auto rules. If they're bad guys, we're not taking their car.
Fucking
correct.
bad guys.
We're relocating goods.
I mean, we could also see if there's a boat maker in New Winfield, but are we headed
No.
to it? Like,
How much money you're trying to spend?
There are ship rides, but yeah, boats are expensive.
To be fair, there's a war cooking up, so I'm assuming we're gonna avoid that, but there will be maybe not the best trade coming up if that
Well,
happens.
that being said, I'm hoping that since we're pretty friendly to every fucking what's it called nation, that they'll see our flag, realize that like, hey, you know,
well, I mean, we could also be like the what was his name? There's the Dragonborn, Mr. Theon. He was a warmonger. Like he would go like place to place and sell like the best weapons and stuff. Yes, Raymond Theon, Raytheon, they would call him.
oh my god,
Yep.
Now canon.
shit.
No, I mean that's been canon. Yep. You're actually drawing on something that has happened in front of you all.
Yeah. So maybe we could take a leaf from Raytheon's notes and profit off of the war while not actively engaging in it.
Feel
Feel yucky about that.
that's
Yeah. Well, I mean, just think about it this way: like from a business standpoint, we are fulfilling a need for those people.
murder.
If they don't have what we have, like food and things and weapons, then they're definitely gonna die. You know.
That's
So we're doing.
extortion, yeah.
It's not extortion.
Yeah, you're saying buy from us or die.
No, we're not gonna kill them. Like, so they could buy
Yeah,
from
but
someone
like
else.
you're leaving them for dead, you know?
You stepped on baby dragon eggs.
No, I had a not real bear eat them and then they got sent to the Fey realm. That's different. And there weren't dragon eggs, there were lizard eggs.
Oh, okay. So you get to pick and choose who it's okay to kill. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. All right, I'm gonna go cut potatoes. I'm cutting potatoes. I'll be in the galley, and you just hear the door.
Oh my god. Maybe I should send a bear in there.
And what is that gonna? I mean, I'm listening. I'm in for it, but I'm just curious. What's the, what it's gonna solve?
Are we headed to New Winfield now, Captain?
Yeah.
All right, let's offload some of the saffron. I'm gonna go back to reading, and if anybody needs healing, I'm more than happy to help because I feel like that would be my spot on the ship by now.
Pella probably need some healing.
Better not be. How is Pella?
He's been jumped every day since you haven't talked to him.
No, I love
They've been
him.
beating- They
How
knew
is
that
he?
the watchful eye of Prim was no longer
If I
on
have
him.
to keep him with me at all
He's-
times, I will. Don't even go there.
He's been getting jumped. Like he goes to pee, jumped.
No.
He does his
Oh,
taxes.
no, I feel
jumped.
like he's made friends because of the tattoo thing.
If the cook and his assistants have been doing that to Pella, then I'll allow it. But
I will be so
I
mad.
have not been. I fuck with Pella. Pella's cool.
okay, I was gonna say the crew loves Pella because Pella talked the crew into getting the tattoos. If you remember.
Yeah.
So-
Next thing he'll talk them into a mutiny.
Pella's got them all like pretty lively and does bring a little panache to the crew, and it takes him, he doesn't get them like there hasn't been any problems. Like there hasn't been any Fjord level problems with Pella and the crew members. How about that?
Can I check
Okay.
in with him just to make sure he's like in good spirits?
Absolutely, he's in great spirits.
love him.
He works time to time down with the bilge guys, and when he's not doing the bilge, he's actually doing ropes and swabbing the decks. But he's pretty okay. He goes, man, if I knew going straight would have been more profitable with a captain like Captain Mask, I would have stopped being with those slavers a long time ago. But that Captain Mask sure is a rare breed. What is he, by the way?
If I knew, I
our
would tell you.
captain.
We don't know. But he's a good man, and I'm so happy that you're happy here.
They broke the mold with him.
Did Pella even stop
we have no
swearing?
idea.
He uses
He's
like
so
full
good.
sentences. What is it? He's
He's
all
been
civilized.
using.
Look how
He's
educated
been
he is.
using full
Yeah, I'm so
sentences.
proud
Get
of
out
him.
of here.
It was
So
really
proud
the
of
knife
him.
to the hand that changed the.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah, it's the scars, right? He rubs the scars.
They do say it's trauma that forms us, so maybe the ends justified the means.
No.
Stab him.
Don't touch him.
Make him better by stabbing.
Yeah.
No.
He can be even better.
I'm glad he's happy.
All right, man, let's go bloody him up. Make sure. he
No.
improves. Yeah.
So we have a couple days to New Winfield.
You have exactly 2 days with the favorable
Oh,
winds.
that's not bad at all. Goodness.
Sweet. So I will. I guess if no one has anything to do on the ship, then I will click off 2 days worth of rations.
Woo.
Fjord had a question to the party.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, I'm cool with pirate hunting, but we got to work on our technique.
Oh
Go
yeah.
in blasting.
Yeah, especially with
It's
that new
worked
special
100%.
special cannon that's ready now. Mhm.
I would love to do that, but we have proven to not be good at it.
We have survived 100%.
We're better on the sea when it happens. If we catch them in port, we fucker it up. But
Well,
on the sea, we'll
I feel like pirates aren't real good on land, so I mean we're doing good for pirates.
But we're not pirates. I thought.
We're not pirates.
Are we pirates now?
Do we look like pirates? Do we go around killing and stealing, Shannon?
Technically.
I just have a list of things that says pirate ? And underneath it there's just 2 check marks for killing and stealing. Uh-oh.
We seem to.
Uh-oh.
But pirates don't have friends, and we have lots of friends.
Well, what if we made like I don't know,
friends.
like a merchant like a statement, like a what's it called? A manifesto or something. A manifest. Is it something that you could write as the captain and be like, our desire and purpose of this vessel is not to maim and kill and stuff.
We are not pirates.
Yeah.
Kill them and take their ship. We need it.
No.
Yeah, that one.
That's not pirates.
Oh no, we might be pirates.
I hate that.
Listen, I don't know why you guys always got to put titles on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just
Yeah, labels. They're so
go with the-
overrated,
go
right?
with the flow and be these ship
75
sailing,
experience per
product
player.
selling, people killing,
People can.
stuff. Friendly guys.
Friendly.
Big friendly guys. To
I have
most.
very concerns about our. I have very concerns. I
Obviously
have a
you can't
lot
be
of
friends with
concerns about our
everybody, 'cause
future.
Then you don't have any enemies.
I am very concerned.
Well, we're gonna stop it there as you guys pull into the New Winfield. I hope you had a fun night. I enjoyed it. This was a nice little bit of lore world building, and you guys got to get a little bit more
Yeah.
managerial stuff under your farms. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah,
Buck
you know, I
did
hope
so good.
Good job,
God.
Buck.
So
I hope-
proud.
you guys have a good rest of the week, and if I don't talk to any of you, I hope you have a good weekend.
Billy, I will see you this weekend.
No, you won't.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm very busy this weekend.
Do
No,
it.
you're not.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
real busy.
very busy hanging out with Justin.
Oh, or is
No,
he? Is he
no.
gonna be like Shannon and just leave?
What the
Hmm?
fuck?
Yeah, got him.
Like husband, like wife.
Wow. All right. Have a
Ain't
good
named
week,
you
everybody.
Yeah, night,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Later.
Enjoy your weekends.
Later,
Good
Rob.
session, Rob.
Have a good night, everybody. I had a lot of fun. That was a good time. Quite a bit of roleplay. I kind of miss fighting, but also I kind of enjoyed learning more about the world and trying to figure out where the fuck we're going for seasoning. I didn't expect that when I joined a swashbuckling campaign. There's a lot more details I'm learning about. I like it. Weehaw! Hell yeah! Hi, chat. I hope you're well. I hope to see you guys. What day is it? Thursday. So tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST, I will be playing. I don't know. I've been playing so much World of Warcraft lately that it's probably that. But I know I have to do a Harvestella stream, literally just for Poe. I'm sorry. I keep telling myself I'll do it, and then I get distracted because my guild wants to do keys, or I need to get world quest. It's a lot. Wow, sorry. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. If not, have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. I haven't tried it yet. I can't say if I like Harvestella yet. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.